Welcome to the video, everybody. We're going to get straight into it. How do you find gratitude in day-to-day life? Now, this is something that I've struggled with for a little while now, finding ways to enjoy the present moment and finding ways to enjoy life, because there's always something that's kind of filtered in the back of our minds that we want more and that it's never enough. Like, think of something that you have bought, like it brings you happiness for maybe a day or two. Like, I just got a new camera recently and I was so excited about getting this camera and everything, and then once the next day comes, it's like almost like the camera's amazing and I'm so glad I bought it, but there's always something more that I'm looking forward to. And it's a practice, it's a practice getting used to enjoying the things that you get and getting used to enjoying what you have now, and not taking advantage of it every single day. Really being down to earth, being happy that you have what you have right now, because I always like to say that it can always be worse, in whatever area of life that you're struggling in right now, it can always be worse. And I know it's kind of hard to wrap your head around that, because it might feel like the world's just falling down on you right now, but if you're overwhelmed right now, it can always be worse. Like today, I'm having a pretty not productive day, and I'm doing the work, but the work's just not coming with me while I'm doing it, and it's kind of frustrating. But I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make a video and the rest will just come to me. So I'm just filtering my thoughts to you guys, because I think that there's value out of struggle, and right now I'm struggling to be creative. So I want to be creative and express the gratitude that I have, that I can even think right now, that I can even wake up today and have vision, have thoughts, have the ability to walk anywhere I want. Because there's always someone, and think about when you see someone, for instance, that can't necessarily walk or something, and you feel that deep sorrow for them. Because every single time I see someone like that, I feel it. I always like to think of something like that when I wake up in the morning. I like to think there's someone that can't even walk, and what am I sitting here worrying about? I'm sitting here worried about things that aren't even going to matter a year from now. Because that's all. Think about things that are going to matter a year from now. The struggles you worried about last week are gone, bro. They're not even there anymore. So you got to just be able to look in the moment and just find peace and gratitude with what you have right now. Because I guarantee this year is better than what you had last year. And if not, you've made some pretty good progression and you've learned from it. So even though you might not be in the spot that you want, or you might not have everything that you want, you have a lot more than somebody out there. So that's important that you see that and you recognize that, and recognize that you're put in this spot for a reason. You're put in this spot maybe for your growing stage, You can't always have everything out the gate, because if so, there'd be nothing for you to work for. And it's important that you focus on your development right now with what you have and be grateful for it, because by you not showing grace to what you have right now, it's harder for God and the universe to give you more. But if you're incredibly grateful for what you have right now, it shows that you are open to receiving new things in this life. So you have to be open to struggle and adversity, because it is going to teach you more than anything in life. I love the word adversity. Adversity will teach you more things than success ever will. Being able to analyze a problem, come up with a solution, and then have gratitude when you find the solution is one of the biggest things ever in life. So place some pressure on yourself, my dog. Legit put some pressure on yourself. That goal that you have this year, say you have a New Year's goal, figure out a way to make that 6 to 7 months. And then be grateful. Express gratitude every step of the way. When you make a little tiny hits into that big goal, put a little bit of gratitude in that. Take a day for yourself and realize hey, I did this. It might not be where I want to be yet, but I'm taking steps to get to where I want to go. It doesn't have to be big steps. I see all these visuals on Twitter and stuff. So there's a ladder, like big ladder, small ladder, but they all get to the same top. You might not be on that big ladder, but by you taking step by step by step, you're chipping away at what you need to get to the top of the ladder, which is your goals. So it's important that you just don't give up on yourself. Express gratitude. I honestly have a fear of going to sleep at night because I'm not sure I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and I don't want to waste the time I have right now because I'm unsure if I'm going to wake up tomorrow, if that makes any sense. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm like guns a-blazing. Like, I'm so happy, so grateful by God that I'm given another day to make an impact on the earth, because that's all I want, really, just be able to make an impact. And that just starts with just doing it and figuring it out along the way. You don't always have to have a plan. Just focus, do what you love doing, and the rest will come to you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit a like so we can spread this to more people, because I hope this came out as a very positive message to you guys. I hope it kind of hit your heart. So thank y'all for tuning in. We out.